North Korean leader Kim Jong Un has stated that he's open to future talks with the US, but only if Washington abandons its demand for North Korea to give up its nuclear weapons. Kim Jong Un recalled having fond memories of his meeting with President Donald Trump, with whom he had held 3 major summits during Trump's first term, first in Singapore, then in Hanoi, and finally at the Korean demilitarized zone. It was in 2018, in the month of June, that the two leaders held an unprecedented summit in Singapore, where they agreed to complete denuclearization of the nuclear Korean peninsula. Trump hailed the summit a success, but observers warned that as one half of the peninsula is in question, South Korea could have to end its dependence on US nuclear assets. Later in 2019, in the month of February, the Hanoi summit was a study in the art of no deal, with both leaders departing early as North Korean and US statements blamed the other party for the failure to build on the consensus achieved in Singapore. In June 2019, after making a quick exit from the G20 summit in Osaka, Japan, Trump stepped across the military demarcation line separating South and North Korea and patted Kim on the shoulder. Again, the optics were extraordinary as Trump became the first sitting US president to stand on North Korean soil. Their meeting, though, produced little of substance. Since the failed Hanoi summit, North Korea has consistently affirmed that it will never relinquish its nuclear weapons and has declared itself as irreversible nuclear state. Kim Jong Un stressed that denuclearization is not an option, warning that the world knows well the consequences countries face after surrendering their nuclear arms under US pressure. Denuclearization has long been a major point of contention between the two nations, with Pyongyang facing multiple rounds of UN sanctions for its prohibited weapon programs. Kim even stated that these sanctions have only served to strengthen North Korea, enhancing its endurance and resilience against any pressure aimed at breaking it. While Kim Jong Un expressed openness to talks with the US, he has made it absolutely clear that he has no intention whatsoever of engaging with South Korea, despite efforts by South Korean president to ease tensions. In recent months, we've seen North Korea has declared that the South, its principal enemy, and blown up rail links and roads that connect the two countries. While North Korea remains defiant towards South Korea, it has simultaneously strengthened alliance with Russia, emboldened by the ongoing war in Ukraine. Pyongyang has sent thousands of troops and vast amounts of weaponry to support Moscow's campaign, securing critical backing. Moscow and Pyongyang signed a mutual defense agreement last year during Russian President Vladimir Putin's visit to North Korea. Parallelly, Seoul has repeatedly cautioned that Moscow is increasing its support for Pyongyang, including the possible transfer of military technology as well.